Hi, greetings. My name is Amir Lee here at Ask Life Coaching Ministries. Sorry, actually, Dr. Amira Sankofa Kwali, and I'm here at Ask Life Coaching Ministry. So, I'm trying to do the YouTube and Facebook video at the same time. So, hopefully, this is digital tile because y'all know I'm using the AT&T hotspot. So, let's see, and hopefully, it would do about good, right? So, and I'm here at Ask Life Coaching Ministry at my healing center. So, anyway, today what I wanted to do, and this is going to be a brief video because I wanted to definitely talk to you about some great classes that I am teaching. And although I am certified in some other classes, I don't really, for example, the tantrics, sex, I am a tantrics, sex, I will say the princess, not a princess, or a priestess. Okay, so that's not really a class I'm teaching, although I do have the tools to teach it. I am certified in that, what have you. I'm a priestess in that. And so, yes, what I am doing is helping couples to learn how to intimately connect together as well, because I'm also certified in teaching couples how to learn how to be more intimate with each other, not just on a physical level, but also on an emotional level, because that's number one problem. That's one of the problems that go wrong in our relationships besides money, besides cheating and that kind of thing. But because we're not intimately connected to one another. Yes, we may have sex, right? But we're not connecting together intimately. Because again, it does take more than me just, having sex with my mate. You have to be able to connect to your mate on an intimate level. So that's important because that's how we want to have a long-term marriage or a long-term spiritual union. Because it's very important. You all have to be connected. So anyway, so with that said is, I am now, of course, teaching different classes, such as anything pretty much to do with Reiki. Anything, if it's money Reiki, if it's the traditional Japanese Reiki, if it's Kemet Reiki, I can do. I'm certified in 1 through 3 levels. Reiki, I'm certified through 1 through 18 levels. And also, like, the outskirts. I said the outskirts of the outsourced different types of Reikis that different Reiki masters have created. I certainly have been certified in that as well. Prosperity Reiki, abundance and unicorn Reiki, lion Reiki, whatever kind of dang on Reiki I have. Okay. And of course, I am also certified in Akasha records, and that's something. Do I like? I don't mind teaching Akasha records, but I more or less feel that people should be attuned. Need to attune it for the Akasha records. Of course, anything revolving around energy healing. I'm offering anything, and I have like so many different things on the website because again, I would have a lot of chaos on my website because again, I'm building a new website. So currently, I was offering free consultations, but that's getting ready to disappear because it's not really generating. It's generating my time, but it's not really generating my money. Okay, and we know time is money, right? So the consultations that I would be doing would be only for a 10-minute period. So if you're getting a consultation, it's just going to last for a 10-minute period. Okay. So definitely understand that. Um, so right now, I hope the video is in digital timing. Looks like my YouTube is going pretty good. It looks like Facebook is kind of okay. Looks like it's going cool. Okay, cool. Okay. Anyway, so I'm offering all these different functionalities, even aromatherapy. I'm certifying people in there as well. Um, I'm also certifying people in crystal healing, chakra healing, teaching people about different types of crystals because again, it's more than I do intro crystal courses and teach people how to do crystals because again, we all learn differently. And I actually have a school. It's called Reiki School of Training and Certifications, and of course, with that school, it is accredited. So you coming to my school will definitely receive an accreditation. Okay? Because I'm accredited through three to four different organizations, as you can see on my website, because I am actually legitimate. So, also, I'm looking on my wall because I have some of my certifications on the wall. I don't have all of my certifications on the wall, but I have some. If I put all of my certifications on the wall, like my whole wall would be like I would have the next room, this room, and all that because I have so many certifications. Because again, every time I talk to you guys, I told you I have like 40 something more classes to take, and I am trying to knock them out so I can really be able to help you. And I don't want to speed them up. But I have to obviously learn as I do them. So I have a lot more certifications coming. And recently, I just got one of my PhDs for the very first time because I plan to get more. So let's see. I'm trying to look at my calendar. I'm trying to see what else classes I offer. Just pretty much dealing in the healing apparatus. Anything you want to know, anything you want to learn about. If you're trying to become a life coach, I can certify you as far as a life coach is concerned. You can go with that. If you are trying to become a minister, I can certainly help you with that. But let me tell you something about life coaching now. I know a lot of you all, because I get a lot of people. I get tons and tons and tons and tons of people inbox me like, oh, I want to be a life coach. Ew, I want to do this. Oh, girl, I want to do what you do. I can do it. And I'm really hard on that. Now, it's one thing for Reiki. Anybody can do Reiki, cat, dog, roach, but not everybody can be a life coach. Not everybody can be a PhD. Not everybody can do, like, become a healer, right? But anybody can do Reiki. So it's a little bit differently. So I'm a little hard on those that are trying to become, or even on terms of psychics. Because I know y'all like, look, I had a feeling about something. My third eye, I'm tapped in, and I'm just so, I know everything. I can read tarot cards, and I'm so good at this, and I'm so good at that. I'm like, congratulations. But just because you can kind of read tarot cards does not make you a psychic, okay? You should be able to, for example, and this is one of my old stack. I use these, but you should be able to take a traditional playing card. And I know most of you all will look at this card and be like, oh, this is the heart card, and the heart card would mean this and that. But it's bigger than that. Because you should be able to feel off of a card, not just be able to interpret them based off what you've learned and being able to regurgitate them, because that's crap. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You just can, like, if you're just looking at a little card, okay? Or even like dice. I have dice, even dice. So I can do more than just that because I can touch off energy. And sometimes I don't even have to use cards, okay? So that's what I'm telling you. So again, I don't let people read me. People like, oh, girl, let me give you a read. Okay, well, go ahead. Because every time it's going to irritate me. The reason why I let people read me because it's going to irritate, it's going to piss me off because you don't know what the hell you're doing. Okay? So I'm kind of hard on some things, on certain things I specialize in. I do specialize in Reiki, but I believe that everybody can kind of learn, and that's something that can be taught. You do have to have a natural ability to spark energy, right? But Reiki can still be taught. Psychic learning, tarot card reading. Anybody can read, pick up a card because they give you a little book. If you memorize the book, you look at the card, you're like, oh, the card means this and that. So possibly, right? But again, that's one of those situations that I believe and I know for a fact that it's not necessarily going to be exactly where you feel like you should be at. It's just kind of lazy. I'm just going to tell you. And you're wasting people's time and money because anybody can pick up tarot cards to read. So you're wasting people's time, money, and energy to be regurgitating some information. You basically be throwing it back out, which you didn't memorize the card doing, so you're full of shit and you don't know what you're doing. So you need to stop. Okay. So again, with the life coaching aspect thing, so life coaching, you really have to work, and majority everything, even on the terms of Reiki, you really have to work through issues. You have to work through and start cleaning your shit because again, I don't want to go to a doctor that has cancer. I'm just saying, you know, they're gonna take a break for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe if they had cancer, they're in remission, they're trying to get through it. Or you get what I'm saying? I don't want to go. Okay, put it this way. Let me explain that a little bit better. That's not fair. That's not fair. Okay, I don't want to go to. I have cancer. I don't want to go to another doctor that is a cancer doctor that has cancer. Okay, because I'd rather go through. If I'm going to go to a doctor, either they don't have cancer, or they are in remission and basically they took the steps to do it. So basically, I don't want to go through a life coach that life is fucked up. Now we all have problems. That's humanly normal and possible and definitely understandable. But I'm not going to go. I don't want to go through anybody that every time you turn around, they are always having issues, mental issues. They're not really able to work on themselves. They don't want to establish to heal themselves. They don't want to do anything that's going to help them to get better. Because a lot of people, majority of the people that come to me that want life coaching, I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm like, you're really gonna have to work. You're just not gonna be up and fly. Because I mean, you may give your friends good advice. You may give your girlfriends good advice. Brothers, you might give your friend, baby mom, cousin good advice, but that doesn't make you a life coach. A counselor, because I'm a counselor. Even as a counselor, I don't want to take advice from someone whose life is jacked up. I just don't. And I'm not talking about people having problems or you broke up with someone and you're going through a little something for a minute. But I'm talking about ultimately because you don't understand when you're doing this work, you really have to constantly work on yourself. There's a constant evolutionary here. You have to constantly evolve. Do you notice? You remember the show Frasier? Frasier never could like keep a woman. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna go through a marriage counselor that's never been married before. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm having problems in my marriage. That makes a whole lot of sense. So if you have a lot of ugliness inside of you and you want to be a healer, no, thank you. That's why, again, what I'm learning. I remember when I first started, I had this one instructor, and she was like really like giving me the business and really working on me to press like some of my issues because she said, you are going to be excellent at what you're doing, but you're going to have to work through your shit. So not just that equation, not just that issue, but the deal also is, to be honest with you all, is that you have to make sure you're ready. Because everybody, especially social media, is so mean at times. So everybody has a past. right? And so and you don't owe anybody anything, but at the same time, we still have to be honest about our lives and certain things that because some things, it's not people's damn business, but some things that people can kind of, I would rather I tell you than the next person tell you, right? Because can nobody tell my story better than me? Okay. And so, and that's the reason why that is because people always trying to compete against you. You're going to always have a competitor. You're going to always have someone, especially people that know you, because they're jealous, and they want to always try to throw this in and try to build themselves up a little bit. And so that's why it's almost, you really can't even really tell. And then that's another thing about this life. You damn near, your friendship changes. See, not only did I become a healer, doctor, medical, metaphysical physician, and a PhD now, right? I had to also learn that it was absolutely necessary to get rid of some of my dead weight so-called friends. People said they were my friends, but they really weren't. And so you have to get rid of dead weight. That family members at times, if anybody that's obstructing you from your dreams, you have to damn near get rid of because they're not in your favor. And then what you're going to look up is, because I had this one friend, I'm not going to mention her name, but she knows who she is. She was never for me. Never. And she knows she wasn't. And so I didn't get into it with her. I didn't say, I hate you, you bitch, you suck, and all these different things. I didn't go through all of that. What I did was I just stopped talking to her. She, last time she had been blowing me up, calling me and texting me. I just told her it's not personal. I don't feel like talking. And so, and because of that, because it's just been too many years, and I've forgiven her. I'm a Taurus, so we really don't forgive like that, right? But finally, once I got rid of her, once I changed the type of people I wanted to be around because I was in an organization, I didn't want to be around them no more. And really, from this perspective, I have changed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have changed. And it's not that I've gotten bougie. Well, no, not really. But I think I'm better than people. I do think I'm better than some people. But let me explain to you why. I don't mean I'm better than you because I have this, because I have that. No, I'm not talking about that. I just think that I am better because I don't need to. Because a lot of these friendships or a lot of these organizations or people that I've been around had some abusive tendencies. And for me, I wasn't the best around them. It wasn't a great ultimate situation. Okay. And sometimes you have to clear your slate because if someone brings the worst out of you or you find yourself always having to fight, I'm not going to keep doing that because I'm not a competitive person. I don't really like to compete. I don't like to compete for a man. I don't like doing that. I don't. Because I feel like if you want to be with this person, I'm going to step out the way. If I have to compete, I'm not going to respect you later. Okay. I'm going to say whatever I need to say. I will check people. I will check women. Because you should. Because sometimes men won't do it. And sometimes I will definitely check the man too. I will probably check him way first than you do. Or I would just let the woman know, hey, sister, back down. You're doing a little too much. Because sometimes you all women do a little too much. Okay? And I'm very vocal. And I'm definitely very great at expressing myself. And I don't believe in holding stuff in. I'm like, hey, sister, what you doing? What you doing, man? And sometimes you have to say things, but you need to definitely check your man. But the point is that you have to really get rid of some people in your life that's just not, they're holding you back. That's not offering you. And I feel like my friend should give me money. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But that one friend, she felt like because she was buying a new car, like people should be giving her money and stuff like that for a car. She didn't ask me for that because I was not going to give her no money because I do what I need to do for myself and my family. I don't loan friends money. If you want to give me money, that's fine. And I'll do a service for you. That's not a problem because I'm in the business. I'm a businessman. But what I'm not going to do is I don't loan people money. Now, if it's my children or something, because I don't want to, My children are different because I can go to their house and I can get my money back. You know what I mean? But with friends, I don't want to have to take you to court. I don't want to have to, it may be a problem. I'm just saying, I have a different way of doing things now. See, before, I might have took you out in the street and whooped your ass or we would have fought. And I don't fight fair. But now, I'm grown. I'm going on 45 years old. In another month, I'll be 45. And I don't have time to be out there in the middle of the street. I'm a grandmother. So what do I need to be out there in the middle of the street fighting? Now, if you hit me, that's something different. But I'm just saying I'm not going to do that. It's just not professional. And I'm Dr. Miracles Paris. Why do I need to be fighting and pulling hair and punching in your face? It's just dumb. I'm just gonna have you in the court. I'm gonna take it to court. I'm gonna sue you. Simple. So the point is, you have to really work on you. Is what I'm trying to say. You have to eliminate. You're gonna find yourself when you start really working on you. You're becoming this entity, and I don't mean entity like you're just great, but I mean an entity as far as trying to be a great or the best person that you can possibly be. You're gonna have to eliminate a lot of people that not good around you, that hang us around. And sometimes, let me tell you something. Sometimes we keep people around us that really aren't level expectations because we want to be limited at times, because we don't really want to push ourselves to be greater. And those people that are around us really not doing much of nothing. So them being around us, we'll just be like, okay, cool. Well, I ain't got to do much because I got Cinderella with me. She's not doing shit in her life or wanting to do anything, wanting to be great. And that's not to say that you're better than your friends, but that's just saying that you should go with the flow of friends that you all motivate each other, is basically what I'm saying. See, I have to be around, and it's not a competitive thing, but I want to be around people who want to grow. Because every time I would say something to this person, I'd be like, well, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing this. Well, tell me about yours, because she would want to know what I was doing so she could try to outdo me. And I don't like that. I hate that. I had 2 friends that was just like that. And then when I got to a weakest point in my life, they were just really nasty toward me. Just because, oh, you're a mirror and I'm gonna treat you crazy. And so those 2 people I don't talk to anymore. And it's not, I don't hate them. I don't harbor any ill will. I just don't want nothing to do with them ever in life. I don't even know at this stage in my life, in my career, I don't even think I would really speak to them. If I did speak to them, it would be a forced, because I didn't want to look, because I wouldn't want to look real petty. Like, I wouldn't want to look petty in front of other people. So that would be the only reason why I spoke to them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So, but it'll be hey, it'd be kind of fake. Like, hey, how you doing? Great. Okay, gotta go. You know what I mean? But usually, once I'm done with you, I don't talk to you, I don't look at you, and I don't acknowledge you. But I would have to be forced in a situation to talk to you. I don't know. I have to really ponder that. I don't know. I don't have to really think about that. But it's peace, though. I don't. Well, that's why I don't even mention names. I'm not going to mention names. But hopefully, please don't. If you know that, because I'm not, and I might be talking about you possibly, but please don't watch my video, because I sure don't watch yours. I'm going to your page. I blocked you and delete you. And that's pretty much what I do. I always block and delete people. And so, again, even for me, I don't want to have a lot of friends that are healers in the first place. I want to have different types of lives, associates. I want people that do different things, because I believe I want to do a network of business. So if I have a friend or associate that may be a buyer, maybe she's a stylist. Cool. Okay, girl, hook me up. I need to change my wardrobe. I'm trying to do some different things. Can you help me to, fix my hair a little bit differently? Cosmetologists, what I mean? Things like that. I want to have a different one of people. I don't want everybody I talk to a healer. I don't want to just talk about healing to you. It's my life, but I want to do my business. Sometimes I just want to not talk about it unless I'm helping you. You know what I mean? So I barely have conversations with people. So I don't. So again, everything changes. Everything changes. You know, some people may be the same OG. I'm not. Some aspects of me are the same, remain the same, and some things are the same, or some things are different. For me, I think I definitely have evolved because I used to curse people out right away. But now I just kind of just stop talking to them. Rather me cursing you out and sending you on your way. Excuse me. The pollen's really hot here. So instead of me cursing someone out, that's what I usually do. Now I just kind of like, okay, well, they have to really make me mad. And so right now I just be like, okay, cool, delete, block, and I keep it moving. That's pretty much how I handle things from now on. I really don't. I lose people's numbers. I don't even put people's numbers in my phone, my names in my phone, partly because I know I'm not really going to call them. And it's not that I'm being an ice queen or anything like that, but I think that sometimes people are placed in your life really only temporarily, and you have to learn your lesson. Once you learn your lesson and understand what it is, then you have to move on. And I've moved on. I've outgrown them, and I hope they outgrown me. So again, even family members, I barely go around, and when I do go around, they probably think I'm standoffish. And I guess I probably am in some ways, but again, even when you tell family, you know, you're a life coach or you do this, you do that, they start instantly talking to me about their problems. I'm like, okay, well, if you're talking about your problems, my rates or this and this and that, I'll give you a bit of a small discount because you're family, but it does cost. I don't want to sit there and listen to your problems. Can we just have fun? If we're going to have fun, or you're going to pay me, because I'm not going to listen to your problems for free, because you wouldn't go to Dr. Phil and think you're going to get some free problems solved. I mean, you helping his show, so, you know, he'll put you up in his a hotel and stuff like that, but, you know, he's still going to exploit you. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. But there's going to be some form of exploitation. And again, it's kind of a win. It's a win for him because he may be giving you some real counseling. And it's going to be a win for you because you get a trip and you get the healing that you probably require to need. And he's going to more than likely get you someone that's going to help you locally after you leave there. So again, is that not a good situation? That is a good situation. So again, I don't want to go out to lunch with someone and they want to constantly talk to me about their problems in their marriage or what's going on with their boyfriend. Because again, you need to set up life coaching, counseling, metaphysical, some other service. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it for free. So that's something that, you know, it's a fine line of friendship. And I think sometimes you all take advantage. Some of us take advantage instead of paying for the services. So I don't want to give you a free reading at lunch. I don't want to do that. I don't want to give you a free reading at dinner. I don't want to talk about that stuff. I'd rather talk about something else. So let's find something else to talk about. And then when I find out when I'm around people, they don't really have shit to talk about, but they shit. And it just gets draining after a while because they're not paying me. So. And it doesn't not my office hours. We agree to hang out, and then we're together, and you talk about nothing. We're asking. I want to go and get a glass of wine with you, and you're still talking to me about some stuff that like why I'm talking about it. Mm-hmm. So again, I think that I don't know. It's just different levels. That's what I'm trying to say. It's difficult. It's not the easiest thing in trying to be a healer or trying to be a life coach or any of those things because it's serious. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and close up. It's 9:20 and I should have been out of here. But anyway, thank you for logging on. This is Dr. Amira, Psycho Quality. Give me a call 502-208-9142. Website is under construction, but you can still go through it. So some of the prices may not be the way they are, but you can certainly book an appointment. I'll let you know. The consultations that I'm doing are only going to be 10 minutes long. Okay, just 10 minutes long. So you can reach me at www.askglasses 314life.com@gmail.com. Namaste. Hello. How you doing, Brother Keith? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and close up. But definitely, anytime I do a video, please log on. I'll be happy to, chat it up. But thank you. I'm sorry. I was doing my Facebook and I was trying to do the YouTube at the same time, and I guess I had to check back. I did. But namaste.